that she one day would find true love. Cinderella, Cinderella was the maiden's name. Little Cinder girl, so lost and all alone was she. She became Cinderella, Cinderella. From your deep despair you'll fly in a royal kingdom once upon a time. This kingdom far away lived a prince, so young, handsome, and charming, disarming as he could be, as he should be. And the prince one day would search for a bride. He vowed he would embrace her and grace her in his own mind. And on that day, he'd find true love. Cinderella, Cinderella, don't you hesitate. Little Cinder girl, a rags to riches fairy tale. Just you wait, Cinderella, Cinderella, how those wedding bells will chime in a royal kingdom once upon a time. Cinderella, Cinderella was the maiden's name. Little Cinder girl, so lost and all alone was she. She became Cinderella, Cinderella. From your deep despair you'll fly in a royal kingdom once upon a time. In a royal kingdom once upon a time. Eow, ow, eow, meow, ow, eow.
Where is she? Where is that stupid girl? Cinderella!
Wise, useless girl! Cinderella!
Good for nothing, ungrateful, never around you want her. Cinderella! Cinderella, you clumsy oaf! You've ruined my gown for the ball. Now everyone in the kingdom knows I have a 16-inch waist. Cinderella! Cinderella, my dancing slippers haven't been polished. How can I go to the grand ball if my dancing slippers haven't been polished?
Save your breath, sister. That miserable creature isn't here.
Not in the kitchen. But Cinderella's like always in the kitchen. She belongs in the kitchen. Ask her cat where she is.
Ask her cat. Don't be simple, Cleopatra. Attila the cat is even more useless than Cinderella. Besides, cats can't talk.
Cinderella talks to him.
Talks to a cat?
I've heard her.
Ha, that proves it. On top of everything else, the girl's quite mad. Talks to a cat. Can you imagine?
Cinderella is quite mad. Yes, yes, Brunhilde. Anyone who would talk to a dumb cat has nothing between her ears.
Did you see that? Attila hissed at us.
The brute. The beast.
I will fix that miserable cat.
What are you going to do, sister?
Watch. Here a whack, there a whack, everywhere a whack, whack.
Here a whack, there a whack, everywhere a whack, whack.
It's talking! Nonsense. It just has an unusual way of meowing. What's the broomy, Attila? Ugh! You'll never hiss at me again, you nasty ball of fur!
Out the door, sister! Out
Into the alley with you, Cinderella's cat!
Lazy cat! Useless cat! Cinderella's cat!
All this outrageous behavior.
It's all Cinderella's fault. Mother, she taught a cat to be very rude. He hissed at us?
I wasn't speaking to you, Cleopatra.
Sorry.
I was speaking to your sister, Brunhilde. Explain yourself, daughter.
What's to explain, Mom? I waxed the cat.
That's not what I meant. What's that thing in your hand?
This?
It's a broomy!
What?
A broom?
I wasn't speaking to you.
Sorry.
Broom. The thing is one of my beautiful daughters.
We are beautiful, so beautiful.
Will be seen with a broom in her hand as if she were a common servant. What would the neighbors think? Shame, shame, shame! You, Brunhilde, and you, Victoria, and you, Cleopatra, are young ladies of fashion and promise. Gorgeous, glamorous, ravishing, radiant, lovely's the first word that comes to mind. Winsome, graceful, dainty, delicate, artistically matchless, and so refined. Ladies of fashion and taste are you. La creme they will see. When gentlemen look, we respond, yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo!
A rich wife someday you will be. Yes, young ladies, you are delicate and refined, lovely to look at and charming to hear.
Yes, Momsy.
Don't call me Momsy.
No, Momsy. Bewitching, enchanting, enthralling, entrancing, unbridled femininity down to the core. Beguiling and dazzling,
Intriguing, divine!
we leave them all reeling and begging for more.
Grace are you, young men will be falling your way. Like a turtle dove calling, respond, cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. We'll have a big wedding someday. Ladies of fashion and taste are you. La creme they will see. When gentlemen look, we respond, yoo-hoo, yoo-hoo, cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. A rich wife someday you will be.
A rich wife someday I will be. A rich wife someday I will be.
Yes, young ladies, you are all to read lovely books, think lovely thoughts, and wear lovely things.
Yes, Momsy.
Don't call me Momsy.
No, Momsy.
Perhaps tonight at the ball, you might attract the attention of a young gentleman.
Ooh.
A young gentleman who might pop the question,
What question?
will you marry me?
Why would I want to marry my mother? Cleopatra isn't as dumb as she looks.
She's dumber.
Stop them! They're making fun of me, Momsy! I'm sensitive!
Be quiet, Cleopatra. And you, Brunhilde, drop that broom. Better.
It's a mouse! It's a mouse! It's a mouse!
I'll tell you what's happened, you wretched child. Mice!
Terrible mice! They were savage beasts. We could have been devoured.
I'm sorry, stepmother, stepsisters. I'll speak to Attila about it.
Here we are, preparing for the most important event of the social season, and you're outside playing in the alley. Selfish, selfish Cinderella.
Nah, selfish, selfish Cinderella.
I'm sorry, I wasn't outside playing in the alley. I was fetching water.
A likely story.
You've never shown proper gratitude, my girl. When your father died, it was out of the kindness of my heart I allowed you to stay on. I gave you a place to sleep,
Straw on the floor.
food,
Whatever's left over from your plate.
and clothing. And what do I ask in return? Almost nothing. Only that you do hard work from morning till night.
Get up before daybreak, carry water, cook, and wash. Brush our hair, polish our nails, and make our dresses.
Now I ask you, am I being unreasonable?
No.
I'm grateful for the little I have.
Little! You call all I do for you little? I'll have none of your impudence. Now, girls, we must hurry and get ready for the grand ball at the palace. I've been ready for hours. We must leave shortly.
Which reminds me, Cinderella, you know I have a teeny tiny itty bitty waist. Why did you take it out instead of taking it in?
Because, Brunhilde, when you tried it on, you couldn't breathe.
Make her take that back, Momsy.
We can't stay in the kitchen arguing about nothing. We must make ready for the ball. Did you sew the pearls and the gloves, Cinderella?
Yes, stepmother.
And you won't forget to have hot chocolate ready on our return from the ball.
I won't forget.
Did you sprinkle perfume on the fan?
Of course, Victoria.
I want the prettiest fan. No, I want the prettiest fan.
Me! Because I'm more beautiful.
I'm more beautiful than you. I'm me.
Now, Cinderella, I see the print of a cat's paw on this floor. Disgusting. Clean it at once.
Yes, stepmother. Till must have stepped in some mud.
Wretched cat. Always remember, Cinderella, she who wants to eat bread must earn it.
Yes, stepmother.
I'm so beautiful. Perhaps the prince will ask me to dance tonight.
No, he'll ask me.
He'll ask me to dance.
Always set a good example in front of the servants.
Yes, Momsy.
Don't call me Momsy. Who could that be? See who it is, Cinderella.
Yes, stepmother.
No beggars.
Yes, stepmother.
I imagine they'll have all sorts of delicious things to eat at the palace. Sweet cakes and ice cream.
Peppermints and salted cashews.
Oh, yum.
Stop it! All three of you. A lady never has an appetite. Never! Tonight, at the grand ball, you may each have one glass of gooseberry punch. Nothing more.
Oh, pooh!
Evening to one and all.
Who are you?
A waif, madam, and a hungry one at that.
A waif is nothing but a homeless child. A cast-off, a ragamuffin. That means you're a beggar. Out!
No beggars here. Out.
No charity here. Out.
Cinderella!
I'm sorry, stepmother. She drifted right by me.
Well, in that case, she can drift right out. Be gone, beggar!
Ragamuffin.
Waif!
But I haven't had anything to eat for days.
Feed one beggar, and before you know it, there's a line at the door. Out! Out!
Bye-bye.
Oh, wait until you hear the news. What's news? The grand ball. There's a grand ball at the palace tonight.
We know that. I'm dressed for it, and so are you.
And we soon will be.
Yes, but the major domo and the page are running up and down the street announcing something important. It's so exciting, so thrilling, so marvelous. Don't you agree?
Hear ye, hear ye. News from the palace, news from the palace.
We might agree if we knew what you were talking about.
Just
Hear
listen.
ye, hear ye. News from the palace, news from the palace.
Cinderella, run outside and fetch them in.
Yes, stepmother.
So unexpected, so marvelous.
You'd better sit down, Mistress Houghton. Your nerves are rattling.
Is it any wonder? Yes. I'll sit down. Looks to me as if she's about to fall down.
Brunhilde! Remember, manners become a beauty.
This way, sirs.
Whatever can he be proclaiming?
That's him. That's him! That's the major domo from the palace! Tell them the news, tell them!
The ball hasn't been cancelled.
No, not that! No.
Certainly not. The grand ball will go on as planned.
Then what's all the fuss?
As you know, the queen is a widow.
Uh-huh.
She has one child, only one, the royal prince.
Oh, yes, the prince!
She's decided that her only royal kiddo
Go on.
Through the late, he's been most difficult to convince. Her Majesty with the pageantry has unequivocally decided. She's decided. Yes, the Queen.
Yes, the Queen
Has decided.
that
That the Prince.
that
Her one and only son, the Royal Prince.
the Royal Prince,
That the handsome and the charming Royal Prince.
the Royal Prince,
Yes, the Queen.
yes, the Queen
Has decided.
She's
decided.
Decided what?
Hear ye, the subjects of the realm. The Queen has handed down a proclamation. Hear ye, the subjects of the realm. Come on and all join the celebration. Yes, the Queen.
Yes, the Queen
Has decided.
That
the Prince. That her one and only son, the Royal Prince.
the Royal Prince,
How exciting, how delightful that the Prince. Yes, the Queen.
yes, the Queen
Has decided. She's decided.
Major Domo, please. What is the news from the palace?
Let him speak.
Hear ye, the subjects of the realm. Rejoice today and rise to find a challenge. Hear ye, the subjects of the realm. I come with joyful tidings from the palace.
I'm going to strangle the man.
Patience, madam, patience. Careful thought and contemplation, I bring good news to all the nation. Pardon my commentary, I am a mere emissary with a secondary role that's ordinary, yet necessary. Plenipotentiary, as defined in the dictionary, is the power to act with the royal staff, indeed, in fact, the power to act on their behalf.
What?
Though the Queen is somewhat wary and the Prince somewhat contrary, and I hear involuntary, though it's quite hereditary, customary, still extraordinary, revolutionary. Yes, the Queen
Has decided.
That
the Prince. That her one and only son, the Royal Prince.
the Royal Prince,
How exciting, how delightful that the Prince. Yes, the Queen. Has decided. That the Prince shall marry.
Who's the prince to marry, Major Domo?
That's yet to be decided. All females attending the grand ball are eligible. Tonight, the future princess for the kingdom will be selected.
I could be a princess, Princess Brunhilde.
I could be a princess, Princess Cleopatra.
I could be a princess. Princess Victoria.
I'm gonna be a princess.
I'm going to be.
He can't marry all of us.
Why not?
Now, since each of my daughters received an invitation, it is obvious the prince has noticed them all. Girls, I consider this a delightful opportunity for you. Make the most of it.
Well, you heard the Major Domo. Any woman in the kingdom is eligible. I'm unattached. Perhaps the prince prefers older women.
Don't be absurd.
Well, I never.
You'll have to excuse us. We have other houses to visit.
Oh, don't let us detain you.
I must be off too. The early bird catches the prince.
Mrs. Hottie,
Yes, dear.
what would the prince want with the bird?
Cleopatra really is a booby.
Now, girls, there's not a moment to lose. Into your gowns. More powder, more paint, perfume, and mouthwash. I just know one of you is going to make your mother very proud.
Guess what, Momsy?
Call me Momsy.
I'm going to marry the prince.
No, I'm going to marry the prince.
Me! I wanted to marry the prince. I wanted to marry the prince.
I wish I could go to the grand ball.
You go to the grand ball at the palace.
I don't see what's so funny.
You're dusty and dirty, like always.
You have absolutely nothing to wear.
True.
You can't dance. You'll be laughed at. Imagine a creature such as you at the palace. Now, girls, we must hurry and get to the palace before Mistress Haughty. Who knows how many other women will try to beat us to the prince. Remember, heads high, shoulders back.
Heads high, shoulders back.
Repeat after me. I'm beautiful. I'm witty. I'm enchanting. I'm Prince Bait.
I'm beautiful, I'm witty, I'm enchanting, I'm Prince Bates.
Splendid. And you, Cinderella,
Yes, stepmother?
get rid of this water bucket.
I don't think it would hurt anyone or anything if I went to the grand ball. But if the prince saw me looking like this, he'd run away. Look at me, what a mess. In this ragged, worn-out dress. Tangled hair, what a sight. Dirty face, quite a fright. Blistered hands, callous feet. Working in the cold and heat. Dawn to dusk, every day. Can't live this way. If I dream of tomorrow, will I conquer my fear? If I wish upon a star, will it take me from here? If I follow a rainbow, will it bless me with gold? Will my fairy tale ever unfold? Living here so alone, every day they gripe and groan. Don't do this, don't do that. Stop conversing with your cat. Scrub the pots, sweep the floor. Cinderella, wait, there's more. Make the beds, fetch the wood. Wonder now if I should dream of tomorrow. Will I conquer my fear? If I wish upon a star, will it take me from here? If I follow a rainbow, will it bless me with gold? Will my fairy tale finally unfold? So I wait and I wonder and I wonder and wait. Yet I know in my heart I will live a most wonderful life in a faraway place, in a magical kingdom someday.
Tears won't accomplish much. They seldom do.
I thought you left.
I was over there. In the excitement, everyone forgot about me.
My stepmother will be angry, but I don't think you should go hungry.
You're going to give me something to eat?
I'll fix you a basket,
You're kind.
but you must leave right away.
Why do they call you Cinderella?
Because on cold winter nights, I have to sleep close to the dying embers in the fireplace to stay warm. When I do, I get cinders all over myself. My stepsister started calling me that to make fun of me.
Can't be much fun living here. They don't treat you well.
It was different when my father was alive.
You don't have anyone to care for you?
I have myself, and Attila. He loves me.
Attila?
My cat. Take this and leave. It'll keep you for a couple of days. But if don't be seen. My stepsisters and my stepmother will punish me if you do.
Good as gone.
Coming.
I feel sorry for that kind girl. I wish there was something I could do.
Meow.
You must be Attila.
Meow.
This could be a most unusual night, Attila. Anything could happen.
Meow.
You'll find out.
Okay, here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. The pearls, there's loose. There's one loose. Meow. Attila. Tonight at the grand ball, the prince is going to select his future bride. How I'd love to be at the palace. I've never been anywhere. All I do is cook and scrub, brush shoes, and fasten buckles. I wish I could be at the palace. It'd be fun to pretend I was dancing with the prince. I know. I'll pretend you're the prince.
Yeah?
Your Highness, I will be most happy to accept your invitation to dance.
Yeah.
It's a nice daydream. Such a lovely fancy.
Meow. Meow, meow, meow.
Poor Attila. She tries so hard to be ferocious. Truth of the matter is, she wouldn't hurt a fly.
You'll find Cinderella quite worthy.
What are you doing back here? I told you you mustn't be seen.
Pish posh, there's nothing to worry about. I brought someone to see you.
Who?
Your fairy godmother.
My fairy godmother? I didn't know I had one.
Everyone has a fairy godmother. Just not every fairy godmother chooses to appear and lend a helping hand.
Are you really my fairy godmother?
Of course I am. My apprentice says you need help.
Apprentice?
Someone has to train future fairy godmothers.
I go from place to place to see what's going on in the world. It's good experience.
You mean you're not a waif?
An apprentice fairy godmother must be adept to disguises. Otherwise, she'd be of no use. Let me get a good look at you. Over here. Round and around. Do as I say, child.
Maybe I'm still daydreaming.
Round and around, I say. Oh, Cinderella. This dress will never do.
Never do.
It's nothing but patches and threads.
Do it all.
Never do for what?
The grand ball at the palace. You can't go dressed in that.
I'm not going to the grand ball.
Of course you are, my child.
I don't want to go. I'm only a servant. I can't dance.
How you carry on, Cinderella. Weren't you dancing with the cat? And dancing nicely, too.
How did you know?
A fairy godmother knows everything.
Everything. There's nothing wrong with being a servant, Cinderella. But you're less than a servant. You're treated shabbily. It's most unfair. You have a good heart and you are kind. When you say you don't want to go to the grand ball, you're not being honest. You just say that so you won't be disappointed.
That's true. There's nothing I'd rather do more than go to the grand ball.
Well, so you shall.
I don't see how.
You know the big chest in the attic?
The one that belonged to my mother? It's empty.
Empty trunks are always interesting, Cinderella. I think you'll find something pleasing in the empty trunk.
But, how?
A simple flick of my magic wand 3 times, turn it out once, hop on one foot, and one and all will think I am you.
It's called magic. I'm not good at it yet.
No. Off you go.
But, oh.
You were right. Cinderella is quite worthy.
But wait, how's she going to get to the grand ball?
What's that?
Well, she can't walk. It wouldn't look right.
I hadn't thought of that. She'll need a coach. Fetch me a pumpkin. It'll do nicely.
Oh, one pumpkin head coming up.
She'll need a horse and a footman. Hey, what do we have over here?
Meow.
It just might do.
Meow.
That's enough of that. Stop. Let me get a good look at you. Stand tall. Not bad at all. You two will be the horses. You'll pull the coach. And you'll be the footman.
I'm a cat, not a man.
I've known more than one man in my life I've considered a cat, so don't carry on about it. You want to help Cinderella, don't you?
Yes. She's so good to me, always dropping bits of cheese all over the floor and never setting a trap.
Well, there we have it. All we need now is the coach.
Coach, coming up.
What's up, fairy godmother?
The old pumpkin into a coach routine. It's an oldie, but a goodie.
It's for Cinderella. She's going to the grand ball.
Delighted. She's a charming girl. I see her sometimes when she goes to fetch water from the well.
Over there, Pumpkinhead, with the others.
So, how do we look?
Like nothing much at the moment, but give me time.
But only 2 horses? Only 1 coach?
That's the whole point. Everyone will drive up to the palace with large coaches, many horses, and far too many footmen, each trying to outdo the other. Now, beautiful Cinderella will be simplicity itself. 2 champion horses that will rival anything in the royal stables. 1 small, beautiful coach trimmed in real gold and silver, and 1 beautifully attired footman. The effect will be stunning.
Stunning! Bravo, fairy godmother, bravo!
That's enough. You're having me blush. Quick, quiet. Leave them to me. I'll take care of them. Yes?
Cinderella, where are you? Cinderella! Cinderella, the gloves for my daughters.
They're on the sewing table with the fans.
Ah, that's better. Tonight will be stellar. Remember, girls, enchant the prince. Bewitch him with your rare charms. Bedazzle him with your rare beauty. Are not my daughters beyond comparison? Did you ever see such loveliness? They are perfection.
Double perfection with jelly beans on top.
You look unusual, Victoria.
Once the prince gets a look at me, I'm as good as wet.
I'm the one who will wed me. Oh, Cleopatra. You look unusual too. But what's that star on the top of your nose?
It's a beauty mark.
I thought you're supposed to wear beauty marks on your chin or cheek, not the tip of your nose.
Shows how much you know about fashion. Drab little Cinderella. Sad little Cinderella.
Little Mistress Nobody. Ignore the wretch. She hates you all because you are beautiful.
I am beautiful.
So beautiful.
Still wish you could go to the grand ball, Cinderella. How people would laugh when they saw you walk in. Now don't waste time while we're gone. Scrub the front steps, dust all the furniture, and turn down the beds. And don't forget the hot chocolate. Oh, girls, wait for mother.
Girls, wait for mother.
Are they gone yet?
They're gone.
What dragons?
Never mind about them. Mouse, Attila, apprentice.
Ready for duty, fairy godmother. All we need now is Cinderella.
You're right. Cinderella.
Cinderella,
Oh,
where are you, Cinderella?
Hurry, child. You're wasting time.
Can it be? Is this the same girl? Is this Cinderella?
Do I look all right?
You look fantastic.
You are truly beautiful, Cinderella, because your heart is truly beautiful. True beauty is within.
Do I really look all right?
You look fantastic.
So beautiful.
Hey there, don't you worry, cause you're looking fine and quite to do. Hey there, better hurry, there's a handsome prince that waits for you. What a fine gown, if I do say, what a pick, my magic is renowned. Touch fiddle, touch cradle, skid diddle daddle down into the town. Better dress, oh yes, and the finest slipper, looking chipper.
Can't believe this fun of glass.
Why high class,
Spun of glass?
why high class?
How could such a beautiful gown be in an empty trunk?
We know, don't we?
And my dancing slippers. I can't believe they're made of spun glass.
They are,
Wow, they're so beautiful.
they are. Night is full of mystery. The magic hour is upon you. Open your eyes and you will see. Don't delay, it's your day.
As a rule, you must be back in the kitchen. Ain't no ditching. Best be back by the stroke of 12.
Stroke of 12? Stroke of 12?
Stroke of 12. Now, Cinderella, this is most important.
Yes?
The magic will not last forever. You must be home by midnight.
Midnight.
Otherwise, the coach will turn back into a pumpkin.
Who is the pumpkin?
Horseback and mice. And the footman returns to being a cat.
I understand. Who's this?
This is Pumpkinhead, Cinderella. Pumpkinhead will pull the coach. Attila will be your footman.
Yeah.
And the mice your horses. By the time the 5 of you reach the bend of the road, magic will have taken hold.
Oh.
A royal wedding at the palace.
My wish has finally come true. It's my time.
Bells will chime.
Hey there, don't you worry, 'cause I'm off to celebrate tonight.
Hey there, don't hurry. To be late just would not be polite. Get a move on, crack a whip now. Better trust you mustn't hesitate. Don't you diddle, don't you daddle. Tally ho through the valley, don't be late. Rule, you must be back in the kitchen.
Ain't no ditching.
Best be back by the stroke of 12.
Stroke of 12.
Stroke of 12?
Stroke of 12. This is most important. You must be home by midnight, Cinderella. This is very, very important.
I know, I will be back by midnight.
You promise?
I will, I do, I really promise.
Until then, the night is yours. Enjoy the grand ball. Enjoy being young. Oh, enjoy, Cinderella.
I will, Fairy Godmother, I will. Thank you so much.
Don't stand about wasting time. To the bend in the road.
The bend in the road.
Shiver and quiver, my little tree silver, and go throw me over. Let the magic of the night begin.
Goodbye, Fairy Godmother. Goodbye, Fairy Godmother.
Bye.
Night is full of mystery.
The magic hour is upon you.
Open your eyes and you will see.
Don't delay. It's your day. Goodbye, Cinderella. Goodbye.
Enjoy yourself.
Have fun. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hail to the prince and the royal marriage. Hail to the sovereign mistress queen. Hail to the lords and hail to the ladies. Hail to the grandest ball we've seen.
I should be presenting first. No, I should. Get out of my way. You get out of my way. I'm more beautiful than you both are. Not true. Not true. Tell her it's not true, Mumsy.
Don't call me Mumsy!
Hail to the trumpets, march to the drums, sing to the sound of royal bells, and to the kingdom's loyal subjects, and to the eligible men themselves.
Hail to the trumpets, march to the drums, sing to the sound of the royal bells, and to the kingdom's loyal subjects, and to the eligible men themselves.
You keep away from the prince. That's all I've got to say. Oh, don't you hate me, you silly goose. The prince will marry me because I'm the most beautiful girl in the kingdom. Yeah, right.
Well, I'm more intelligent.
You, intelligent. A housefly has more sense.
What does the prince think?
The prince!
Deportment, girls, deportment, it's so important. Now behave, girls. Remember what I told you.
I'm beautiful.
I'm witty.
I'm enchanting. I'm prince bait.
Onward, girls, onward. History is being made tonight.
I can't go any further.
What's taking them so long, honestly?
Honestly. Come on, Major Domo, you gotta let us in.
Cleopatra.
Hail to the prince and the royal marriage. Hail to the sovereign mistress queen. Hail to the lords and hail to the ladies. Hail to the grandest ball we've seen. Hail to the trumpets, march to the drums. Sing to the sound of the royal bells. And to the kingdom's loyal subjects. And to the eligible band themselves. Hail to the prince and the royal marriage. Sing to the sound of the royal bells. Sing to the ride of the royal carriage. And to the eligible band themselves.
Finally.
I'm afraid, my son, you have little to say in the matter.
Maybe this isn't what I'm wishing for.
Your wishes come second to the needs of the kingdom. I intend to retire and pass the crown on to you. However, I do not approve of bachelor kings. They get into all sorts of trouble. Every eligible girl in the kingdom will be here tonight. Surely you'll find someone who lights a fire in your heart?
I don't want to marry.
Pish posh. You'll do what a future king must. At midnight, you will announce your selection. If your father were alive, he'd agree wholeheartedly.
Very well, Mother. I shall do as I must. Tonight, I will select a bride.
That's a good boy. Mother knows best.
Your Majesty,
What is it now, Lady Ursula?
more ladies to be presented.
What? More? Is there no end to them? Where does your lady-in-waiting find them?
They're all over the palace, my prince, in every nook and cranny. On the stairs, in the royal garden.
Duty calls, my son. Duty commands.
Let's get it over with.
We are ready, Lady Ursula.
Yes, Your Majesty. Begin the presentations.
Lady Blossom, cousin to the King of Utopia, niece to the Duke of Neverland.
Your Majesty.
We're delighted, Lady Blossom. I believe you know my son.
Sir.
She's young, attractive, rich, and well-born. She'd make an excellent wife.
Lady Vine, daughter of General Nutmeg, sister to the Baron of Marmalade.
We are delighted you are in attendance. Have you met my son?
No.
You could try to look interested.
Yes, Mother, I'll try.
Mistress Hottie, no relations of significance.
Your Majesty.
My son?
Your other Majesty. I can tell funny stories and I can play Chinese checkers and I can play cards and Old Maid is my favorite. Drat.
How many more?
Major Domo.
That's the last, I believe, Your Majesty.
Good.
A mother and her 3 daughters, the Misses Brunhilda, Victoria, and Cleopatra.
Your Majesty. My daughters were quite thrilled when they received their invitations. Of course, they received so many invitations. Rich men, poor men, noblemen, army officers, delivery boys. Of course, they are so accomplished. Cleopatra painted landscapes by the numbers, beautifully, and no girl can match Brunhilda when it comes to bowling and clam digging. And Victoria, she's my oldest.
Major Domo, let's proceed with the ball.
An excellent idea, my son. The presentations are over.
I'm beautiful.
I'm witty.
I'm enchanting.
First, dance on the terrace. Mind the flagstones, they've just been polished.
How can I decide?
Something the matter, Prince?
So many girls to choose from.
I'm sure you'll choose one. Well, some can sing.
True.
Some are rich.
True.
Some are well born.
True. No doubt. However, I believe true love happens. And from what I've seen, it's not going to happen tonight. Have you noticed those odd sisters?
Brunhilda, Cleopatra, Victoria.
Yes.
How could we miss them?
I'm giving you a royal command.
Sir!
Keep them as far away from me as possible. Understood?
Understood, sir!
I can't abide fools. And those girls are fools.
Prince,
What now?
you're not wearing your royal medal for tonight.
One that your father gave you on your 15th birthday?
I've been so distraught over this marriage business, I quite forgot. Take this and pin on the medal. Lucky my mother didn't notice. She'd never forgive me. See, she's fussy about such things.
How lovely everything is. It's like a dream.
Think so?
Oh, I didn't mean to disturb you.
You're late. The marriage prospects have already been presented.
I'm not a marriage prospect.
You mean you're not here hoping to marry the prince?
No.
Don't you know who I am?
I guessed, I imagine.
How do you know I'm not the prince?
Simple. If you were the prince, you'd be wearing the royal sash with the royal medal first class. Every child learns that in school.
Why do you hold that mask to your face? You must be presented to the prince. What is your name?
On a lovely evening like this, names aren't important. What's your name?
As you say, names aren't important.
Are you in the service of Her Majesty?
Yes, I'm in the army. Would you like to walk in the garden?
Alone?
I'll walk by your side, unless you'd prefer to be alone.
I'd enjoy your company. My mask.
That prince is so adorable.
Who is the girl behind the mask? I have never seen such a beauty. Who is the girl I long to ask? Would she dance with me through the night? She has won my heart, bewitched me so. Who can she be? I've got to know. Surely, surely she mustn't go before I learn her name. Tonight.
Who is the man behind the mask? He's bold and so charming. Who is the man behind the mask? Should I ask him if he will stay? He has won my heart, bewitched me so. Who can he be? I've got to know. Surely, surely he mustn't go before I learn his name. Tonight, behind the mask is a girl, is a man waiting patiently. Behind the mask, who is he? Who is she? It's all a mystery. Behind the mask, is she real? Is he real? A glance was satisfied. Behind the mask, could he love? Could she love someone such as I? Tonight.
Who is the girl behind the mask?
He is everything I've wanted. Who is the man behind the mask?
Should I ask her if she will stay?
She has won my heart, bewitched me so.
Who can she be? I've got to know.
Surely, surely she mustn't go before I learn his name. Tonight, behind the mask is a girl, is a man glancing thus my way. Behind the mask I do pray she'll dance with me this day. Behind the mask is a girl, is a man wondering who am I. Behind the mask could he love? Could she love someone such as I? Tonight.
Who is the girl behind the mask?
Who is the man behind the mask?
Who is the girl behind the mask?
Who is the man behind the mask?
Who is the girl?
Who is the man?
Who is the girl?
Who is the man behind the mask?
Hear ye. The next dance will be ladies' choice. Select your partners for ladies' choice.
Where's the prince? Where's the prince? It's mine for this dance. Mine. Not a chance, sister dear.
My stepsisters, they mustn't see me.
There he is. You, prince. Ladies' choice. Prince and I choice you.
Not if I get there first.
I don't feel like dancing. Oh, ladies' choice, ladies' choice. Oh, I hope this dance is a rumba. He's getting away. He wants to play. Captain, Lieutenant. Oh, Prince, come back. Isn't this cozy-wozy here, just the two of us? Don't mind my sister Cleopatra. She's a mere child. Foolish, ungraceful, stupid as they come. A tomato has more sense. Let's dance. I don't hear any music.
Who needs music? Don't you think I look ravishing tonight? I just love dancing with the prince. Wouldn't it be nice if we could dance like this forever? Whee!
May we have this dance?
Ooh, if the prince doesn't mind.
If I heard correctly, this next dance is Lady's Choice.
You heard correctly.
She looks vaguely familiar. Who cares about her?
I wanted to dance with the prince!
I danced with him for a little while.
All night. They've been dancing together. All night. Can't imagine what the prince sees in her. She's awfully plain.
She's not in the least plain. She's lovely if you like her sort. Very light on her dancing slippers.
Oh, Momsy, I wanted to marry the prince.
Nothing's been settled.
She must be royalty. She looks like royalty. Did you see her dress and those glass slippers? She must be fabulously wealthy.
Oh, Momsy, pooh!
They do make a striking pair, Your Majesty. Indeed they do. But who is the girl? No one seems to know, Your Majesty. She's something of a mystery. I've never seen my son look so happy.
Obviously, the prince doesn't know true beauty when he sees it. The creature looks sickly to me.
I'm going to drown myself in the river. No, I'm going to drown myself in the river.
Me first! Then the prince will be sorry.
Supper is served in the Chinese room. Noodles with sweet and sour chicken chunks.
Let's see.
Good. Oh, yeah.
It's a lovely evening.
Why won't you tell me your name?
Why didn't you tell me you were the prince?
I like to play games. I don't know about you, but I'm suddenly quite hungry. Must be all the dancing. Are you hungry?
Yes, I am.
Would you like me to bring you something out here?
Please. I'm not tired, but my feet are. Goodness, what happened? You turned back to the way you are. It can't be midnight yet.
Almost, listen. Fairy godmother said be back in the kitchen by the stroke of 12, not a second later. We lost track of time. We were napping.
But I don't want the prince to see me in rags. But
Gotta hurry. Run, run.
Or vanilla? The prince! I said, do you like chocolate ice or vanilla? Where are you? Where are you?
Something wrong, sir?
That girl I was dancing with all evening, she's gone.
There she goes, sir.
She's running away. But why? Why?
Hey, there's something. It's a glass slipper.
Give it to me. I don't know who she is, Captain, Lieutenant, but I intend to find out. Wherever she is, I'll find her. gotta be first in line, but there were dozens before me. So I've heard. Did you hear the news? Did you? Everybody's been squawking. Did you hear the news from the palace? Did you hear the news? Did you? Of the little glass slipper. Did you hear the news? Did you now?
Yes, we did. Imagine, the prince is going to marry the girl whose foot fits a dainty glass slipper.
I tried, but it failed.
News from the palace, news from the palace.
The Major Dormo, he'll know something.
Of course.
Last chance to try on the glass slipper. Any unmarried female in the kingdom may apply. If the shoe fits, the prince has found his bride.
The glass slipper hasn't fit anyone yet?
Not yet. All the duchesses and countesses of the realm have tried it on. Every young lady from town and village. None can fit the dainty glass slipper.
I wonder who she was.
The prince's dancing partner? Who can say?
She's so mysterious.
Did you hear the news? Did you? Of the little glass slipper. Did you hear the news from the palace? Any woman can try it. Try and see if it fits you. Any woman may thus apply.
You'll have to excuse us. We have important business to attend to.
We know your important business. The glass slipper.
Hear ye, hear ye. News from the palace. Last chance to try on the glass slipper. Any unmarried female in the kingdom may apply. If the shoe fits, the prince has found his bride.
Did you hear the news? Did you? Of the little glass slipper. Did you hear the news from the palace? Any woman can try it. Try to see if it fits you. Any woman may thus apply. Any woman at all can try. Any woman may thus apply.
I think we can all see this fit.
Go.
I'm sure if the shoe belongs to an elephant, it would fit.
It won't fit. If it felt like breaking all the poison harvest. Your foot and the glass slipper are no match.
It's all your fault, you know. That's what I get for jogging.
It's the most uncommon way to select a bride.
It may seem illogical, but no one should be my bride unless her foot fits this glass slipper.
It is indeed an unusual shoe. If I didn't know better, I'd suspect it was enchanted.
The girl who wore it was enchanting. That much I know.
What if she doesn't turn up?
Then I should spend the rest of my life searching for her.
You sent agents throughout the kingdom?
Yes, they have been able to find no information on the mysterious guest.
How strange. Any suggestions, Lieutenant?
Only one, Your Majesty.
Yes?
Find a bigger glass slipper. One size fits all.
If you do not select a bride, my son, I shall not abdicate, and you will not become king.
I shall remain a bachelor until I find my true princess.
Are there no more to try on the glass slipper?
I have drawn a line through the name of Mistress Hottie. That leaves only 3.
Which 3?
The sisters, Brunhilde, Cleopatra, and Victoria.
Well, where are they?
Here we are, Your Majesty. Better late than never.
We took off our shoes to save time.
Wasn't that sensible?
My daughters are not only beautiful, but sensible. Excellent marriage material. So,
Madame, none of your daughters was the ones I danced with last evening.
that's beside the point. I know the rules. If the shoe fits, you marry the girl.
Play fair, Prince.
Those are the rules, my son. You made them.
Very well. To satisfy the rules. It's a waste of time, though.
Wait! I'm gonna be a princess. I'm gonna be a princess. Me first. No, me.
Age first. Age first.
Come on. Any day now. Come on. Yeah. Now push. Stop. Squeeze.
It's not gonna fit, Victoria. Move.
Yeah.
It's not gonna fit.
Stop. Think small.
No one can fit that glass slipper. Don't mind my sisters, Prince. They're crude people. All morning they've been soaking their feet in ice cubes. Ow. I'm ready.
Okay. Now, push. Stop. Think small. Think small. Think tiny.
I'm such a... Oh, it fits!
What are you laughing at?
The glass slippers daily off her big toe. That's hardly a perfect fit.
Nothing dainty about it.
Reject them, Lady Ursula.
I shall draw a line through the name of the sisters.
Silence!
Wait. Let me try on the slipper.
You?
Why not? I'm female, single, and a resident of this kingdom.
But you're Momsy.
So what?
Let's get it over with and call it a day.
This little piggy went to market.
This little... Well, everyone's so glacial. I'm just trying to lighten the mood. But I'm ready.
Come on, Momsy, you can do it.
I'm going to be a princess. Me! Help me up.
It doesn't fit at all.
She walks like an ostrich.
Silly woman, vanity makes fools.
Oh, that's better. Oh, my corns.
Who?
There, this girl. There's something about that girl that seems familiar.
But that's Cinderella. Our servant. She's only here because she's supposed to hold our shoes.
Cinderella, I told you to wait outside. Leave at once. You're embarrassing us, girl. Out.
Bye.
No, wait. Rules are rules.
But she's only a servant, I tell you, my prince.
And not a very good one at that. She's quite mad. She talks to cats.
We've met before, I think.
What? I don't understand.
When was this?
Last evening.
What?
You said how lovely everything is.
It's like a dream.
If the glass slipper fits, you are my princess.
I don't understand.
Where did she get the ball gown?
You taught her to dance.
Oh, Momsy.
Are you happy, Cinderella?
I've never been happier.
Is there nothing more you wish for?
Nothing at all.
This is an outrage, a scandal.
I wanted to marry the prince.
Sit here, my dear. You deserve the place of honor.
Silence! Her Majesty is about to speak.
Tonight, I'm throwing another grand ball to celebrate the engagement of my son to... What is her name?
Cinderella.
Cinderella. The entire kingdom is invited.
Thank you.